Hey guys, it's me, it's Alex. I'm back again. Wow, it has been, for me at least, a long time since I did a video. But my dear friend Torge is trying to get me into Warhammer 40k. He collects Warhammer and he's been talking about epic battles and all sorts of, Warhammer 40k related stuff like Tyranids and special units and stuff like that. And I am a noob when it comes to the Warhammer 40k universe. I do know enough about Warhammer to fear it. Why, you might ask? Well, it's very simple, because Warhammer is very expensive and very vast and large, and once you get hooked, I don't know. I heard it's really, really tough on the wallet. So, anyways, like I said, my colleague, my dear friend Torge, got me this for my birthday. It is a Warhammer 40k starter kit, and apparently, I don't know, I think this is enough to get you hooked. It's supposed to have a simple build of 2 miniature figures inside, a space marine, and I don't even know what the bugs or, aliens are called in here. But you're supposed to build it. You got a little bit of rules. You're supposed to paint it, showcase it apparently, and then they show you what else you're going to have to sell your soul for. Without any other further ado, let's jump straight into the unboxing of this thing. Down. Come on. Oh, come on. The first one went so well. Now the next one doesn't want to do that. Ah, there we go. Got it. I gotta say, it's an interesting way of presenting the box. We got our booklet over here. This thing has actually very nice quality. And then this little box is supposedly the figurines and whatever else we're gonna have in there. Let's take a look at the manual. Getting started with Warhammer 40k. This thing is matte to the touch and to how it is, and the only thing shiny is the Warhammer 40k logo. On the back, it's a big ass epic battle scene of gazillion of miniatures, and you also have to build epic battlegrounds, and everything is, when it comes to detail, it is definitely worth getting into if you like miniatures and stuff like that. Oh boy. There's a lot. Ooh. Okay, so tips on painting. A little bit of lore. That looks sick. Dark Imperium. So I don't know anything about the lore, but I do know that there's a ton of factions, and there's a ton of units, and you can have a lot of epic battles. And I also know that everything is very expensive. But I gotta say, these guys, they look fucking cool, man. No matter what you say, I mean, oh my god, the Space Marines are fucking awesome. Look at the size of that tank. These things are brilliant. Also, I gotta say one thing. So, you see here with the measuring tape, The rules to the game are supposed to be very, very interesting. Like, you measure and I don't know, you have to like seriously get into some geeky, nerdy things on how a battle is supposed to occur. Now let's jump straight into the box and see what's inside. Probably not gonna build it and paint it. I just want to take a look at what is that we get. I'm not even sure that we have all the necessary things to build and paint. Yep, we do not. So effectively, inside we get the Space Marine and the little lizard thing that was on the box. So these are effectively the things that you get. 2 little miniatures with their base plate, you know, the guns and the lizard thing. But you do not get, as I would think it was you know, advertised, that you get to build it, because it says inside you will find a build, a read, painting, you know, showcasing, blah blah blah, and then, you know, the next steps that you need to get like into assembling an army. But no, we do get a nice read, and we do get the base plate for the 2 miniatures. So this is a normal build apparently. You have to snap things off, you know, file them a little bit, and then glue them together. Yes, you actually do have to glue them. It's like basically a model kit. If you have ever seen any kind of model kit of planes or cars or anything like that, it's essentially that. And after you're done building it, you're gonna have to paint it, and that's a whole different story in it of itself. Well, it's definitely interesting. Is it enough to hook me? I guess I would have to like build the miniature figure. So I'm gonna have to go visit a hobby store and get some glue and some basic paints, I would say, and also find the time I need to do something like this. But Torge, you're trying to get me in trouble with my wife, because if I actually get hooked on this, I'm gonna be in a heap shit ton metric measurement, you know, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble with my wife, because I collect already a ton of shit, and this is one expensive shit that also, you know, you get to collect a ton of. That being said, I wouldn't actually get into Warhammer 40k necessarily to play it and to assemble like a big army, but I would get into some really cool builds and just building miniatures and painting them and showcasing them. That would probably be as far as I would go. Maybe like get into the lore or something like that. There are video games, and I think those are a little bit easier to get into because you buy a game and you have, you know, more things to play around with, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, thank you so much for the gift. I will definitely have to check out the hobby store, like I said, and see this through. And for you guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. And scene.